Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and White House advisor Stephen Miller, who vowed to quash enemies and prevail over the forces of wickedness and evil.
That was democracy now. Welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmund.
And this program, Edmund. This program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That.
See that.
See that.
And we would like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because smart is
the new
Giggity Gangster.
Baby.
And if you don't know,
now you know. Now you know. No. So it's motivational, money making, move your body Monday. What's
move
good, y'all?
Your body.
Got a good
Monday.
weekend?
Yeah.
Is it the first day of fall today?
No, yesterday was, I think.
You sure?
First day of fall, I think, was the 21st. It could be
okay.
The 22nd.
Depending on how it fall, where you at on the planet, I guess. But yeah, we in that season. I love the fall. I like the weather.
You're right. Today is the first. Actually, not quite yet.
Okay.
The first day of fall will be at 2:19.
Oh, okay, gotcha. The autumnal equinox.
I like fall.
Yeah. I like fall too. I like the weather. I like the light bills. Yeah, that's why I like it. What we doing?
I'm just doing it.
Oh, you can't play that.
I know I can't. I get canceled.
Yeah.
I get canceled.
We canceling the A-Rab money right now.
Speaking of canceling A-Rab money.
Canceling A-Rab money. Day 6 of the Save a Step boy.
And let me say this. It's not. We're canceling
A-Rab. No,
yeah.
No. Let's
canceling businesses that don't respect.
No more business as usual. No more business as usual. Can't disrespect the community and think that we're going to continue spending with you and feeling as if we need you, and that is not an equal or
we don't
fair exchange.
Fair exchange.
Let me say this, because we don't have a problem with people.
Don't put no extras on it. Don't worry about it.
No.
Let them take it how they want them. Give it to them and let them take it. Just here.
Listen,
we boycotting the place here.
Yeah,
ain't no explanation here.
I'm gonna do my.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that honestly, we're boycotting people who not treating us right. It don't matter who.
Period.
But it ain't got nothing to do with
nationality.
No, it does not.
He said a little bit.
A little bit. You gotta put an address on it. When you mail something, if you don't put the address on it, it don't get there. You gotta put the address on
and
it.
The address is Snacks, and that's who we boycott.
1755 18th Avenue.
I don't care who
9th Street South. Yeah.
I don't care who was in the building. If they was treating anybody like
Charlie
that,
Funk
we
was
would
good.
be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Big shouts out to this movement. They call it the Black Money Movement.
Okay.
It's by being more cautious and being more cognizant of how and where we spend our money, using our dollars as the biggest form of protest, right?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest form is having not how many people you see standing on the sidewalk with signs, but how many people you don't see in the parking lot.
Yeah.
See, that's the real strength of the boycott.
I hear that.
And they look like they have changed their store into a U-Haul.
Hey man, God bless America and a few other countries.
The model. So they just parking more trucks there. I seen trucks parked there before.
It's U-Haul trucks now.
But they parking more trucks. Is that what they're doing?
Hey man, listen, I don't know what they're doing. I ain't went in and really got a real good scoop on it.
Okay.
But what I will say is that it's not funny when we're not spending our money. Right, and we see the impacts of that, right? And it doesn't matter if it lasts 20, 30, 40, 50 days, or if it lasts a midnight or however long.
Mm-hmm.
Long as people can get the image or get the idea that we're not just robots spending our hard-earned money with them, and they can treat us like scum of the earth.
Yeah,
right. And it's also for us so people watching us and can be like, hey man, I ain't got to spend my money with you. So you can stand on 10 toes, right? Because a lot of us done been disrespected in these stores. A lot of us done went through different stuff inside of these stores. People can pretend like it. Somebody was telling me this and that. I said, hey man, I'm with you with it, right or wrong, man. I'm not with that. I'm not trying to parse out who did what and what day it happened. I do know there's a problem with having respect in our community coming out of these buildings.
Yeah,
consistent. Right? It's consistent for decades.
Tiffany, what's good?
This ain't something that just happened.
Robert,
right? This is the straw that broke the camel back.
Yeah,
this is the straw. Y'all seen the movie? This is the straw.
Yeah, when you get to a space where it's like, okay, we done had enough of this.
That's right. And if you at the straw,
caller, we talking about the boycott, day 6 of the Save a Step boycott. What's
It's
on your
longer
mind?
than day 6.
It's longer than day 6,
No, I'm
but
saying
it's officials and unofficial stuff.
I want to.
I'm telling you what I was at the meeting.
He was,
And it's day 6. Can I have that one? Can I have
Give it
it?
to him.
Caller.
Yeah, good morning, you all. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to.
Who's speaking?
This is Brian.
Brian James. Good.
Hey, how you doing? Good morning, you all.
Mm-hmm.
I remember back in, I think 2011, 2012, where it was a issue with there was alleged that Tommy Hilfiger had said something racist towards the black community about his clothing. Later on, it was unfounded.
Yeah.
However, it was a mantra that was going around called purpose dollar spending. Purpose dollar spend. And I think we need to get back to that because it went for a while, but like anything else, it's faded to the wayside. But we need to practice that purpose dollar spending again to where we control the dollars in our community, because I do remember, I'm old enough to remember when the black community had black businesses, and it was somewhat thriving. I wasn't even there in the 70s and 60s when my mom and my grandparents were here, where you had nothing but black businesses. And the thing that we need to do and realize is there's power, and we need to go no further than when Dr. King, they had the bus boycott, and the busing company saw where they lost a lot of money.
Yep.
Because
it's a history.
A lot of money. And we need to harken back to those days and remind people why they're doing it. So I really applaud the people who are spearheading this. And that's not the only store that needs to be on that list. There's many other stores where they actually push you a bag under the counter for you to bag your own stuff. And that just don't sit with me very well.
Yep.
And it's many other things. But day 6 of the boycott, I pray it goes well. But we need to get back to purpose dollar spending that enriches and it strengthens the community in which we live in.
Man, thank you so much for that, man.
Love what you all doing. Have a very pleasant good morning.
Thank you so much for that, man. And he's exactly right. You know, we got to have a purpose behind the dollars we spend, and you know, just being a little more cognizant of what we're doing. Right? It ain't always about boycotting this or taking this from that person or shutting this down. Really, it's just about, hey, man, recognize me and respect me. Yeah. Right. Let's have a baseline of respect for each other. Yeah. And then we can build up. And if we can't get that baseline of respect, then yes, you can go. Right. Mm-hmm. You can go. We can't get that baseline of respect. But big shouts out to everybody who going behind and you know doing this boycott. Thank y'all for what y'all doing. Right on. Y'all doing the hard work.
So I have a question because I know day 6. This is from when they organized.
Yeah, it was like an official kickoff.
But it's unofficial. That's why I say it's 2 times.
Yeah, the unofficial and it's an official.
Yeah, it's 2 times. You right. You was right. That's why I was trying to let everybody win.
Yeah, because when you say that, only reason when we
it's
say
really
that
2-3 weeks
because like the 12th, the 11th, or something like that is when it's kind of like kicked off.
Yeah,
and then when you say day 6, and you know some people been out there prior to that.
Yes.
And and I'm just giving content, not trying to cut you off. I got it. And so I'm like, wait, it's been longer than 6 days because somebody else is gonna say that, and then they're gonna be like, oh, they don't even know how long they've been out there, boy. Yeah. That's the only reason why.
Okay, got it. So however long.
Yes, and however long it goes.
It's the official from the organized official.
And thank you for the people who ain't been at the protest or at the boycott, but still been participating with, you know, selectively, smartly spending their money.
That's right.
And not being a fool with your dollars, right? Like they say, a fool and his money will soon part ways. Yep. And that's what we end up doing all the time, right? Yeah. So we put a little stop to that.
So tell us about So tell us about the the up and coming conference.
Wow.
Yeah, talking about redirecting black dollars. One community grocery co-op is a part of a national network, and I think there was a national recognition that was received. So give us an update about what's happening with the co-op and what the experience was like at the up and coming conference.
Okay, so the up and coming conference is a conference for cooperatives all over the United States. Every race, creed, and color, every corner of this country. There is a strong co-op movement, and the One Community Grocery Co-op is a part of that. And we've been going, training, learning from co-ops that are just opening, learning from co-ops who are trying to open, learning just really build it. That's where I really learned about co-ops from, right? You know, I was a part of it. I learned about it, but I didn't know what I know now until I started going to those conferences and really soaking up information and learning that these are businesses. This is the business. When this first started, I was up there, and one of the first things President Zenzele,
yes,
one of the things she said was, you know, the solution is self-determination. Mm-hmm. Right, we looking for a solution to, you know, people disrespecting us and our money not being respected. It's self-determination.
Yeah,
you know, we
inferior products and all of that stuff.
We gotta believe in ourselves enough to step out and do things like a cooperative grocery store, right, and where the community is the owners. And I think that's what's big for me, because seeing the contrast, right, being out there in Minnesota, wherever they had me at.
Yeah, you was out there.
Yeah, man. I rode a train for the first time, but being out there and then, you know, being tapped in and knowing what's going on here, is the contrast. Like, hey, man, we're fighting for this here, but here we is learning about how and the answer and the solution here. So just learning to apply it, come home and get people to join the co-op, get people to understand, like, this is the solution, you know, self-determination.
Mama Blue, good morning. Yeah, and for those who want to know more about the co-op, you can actually go to the link. We just put a link in the chat for you. OCGC.co-op. So y'all hit that up and you can learn more about the alternative, because not only are we saying don't spend your money with them, we telling you a place where you can spend your money.
Yes.
Like we want to redirect the dollars and not just say, okay, we not doing that. Let's talk about what we actually are doing and what some of the solutions are. And you can learn about one of the solutions by going to www.ocgc.co-op.
I want to say this too, about people bashing people for taking part of the boycott or not, right?
Okay.
And I just want to just take a second.
That whole thing.
Yeah, I just want to take a second, right? To, you know, it is your prerogative what you do with your money, right? But
what you do with your time.
Yes, that's completely your prerogative, right? But what we're saying is, when we stand together, we get more for our money. We get more for our time. Right. And that's not knocking you, saying, hey, you don't want more for your money and you don't want more for your time.
Okay.
That's not knocking you. So don't knock the people who are trying to get more for their money and more for their time.
Because it's an idea that we stronger together. We should pool our resources.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact. You see stores giving away items that never gave nobody nothing.
Okay.
Right? You see,
just because people decided that they're gonna stand together.
It's a knee-jerk reaction. You ever seen a doctor hit your knee and you ain't even try to kick? You ain't try to do it.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm disappointed.
Okay.
Just a little disappointed when I'm looking at the comments, and I'm disappointed on people when I'm like, wow, you don't get it. No, for real. Like, I'm gonna say, like, and then we're bringing up other issues in the community, and this is let you know how people are in their own bubble.
Yeah,
is because those same issues, them same people who are boycotting are talking about those same issues as well. Like, this is not like a one-stop shop, and it's like a business. Every department has their head. Everybody cannot do the same.
Okay, I hear that. I love that.
Everybody cannot.
I'm taking that.
Do the same thing.
Should not. Yeah.
So, like, if we're boycotting over here, and your priority is children, lead the children initiative.
Yeah.
Don't sit up here and say,
"Oh, we ain't got no children initiative."
Right.
Y'all boycotting, and what you need to be doing is feeding the children.
Right. And then somebody else would be like, housing is falling apart. But
y'all feeding the children, but what you need to be doing is building housing. Right?
And so when you think
come on, you housing builder, you.
So what I'm saying,
y'all building housing, and what y'all need to be doing is, traffic calming. It's transportation, because people it's job. Like, come on, like we got enough struggle out here for everybody.
That's what I'm saying. So I hear the complaints. So show up to the meetings and then, like, hey, let's expand from this. Like, the people who can't go out there and boycott, let's sit up there and how can we effectively change our community inside? So let's go talk to the youth, because the people who talking to the youth may not be even talking about it, but you see the issue, but you're going to complain about the people who boycotting the people to make sure that the youth is not being mistreated. So
there you go. Like being able to see what they call it, the intersectionality. Because if you care about youth, then one of the issues with this store is how they treat the youth. But your priority is youth, but it's youth in a bubble and not youth connected to like other aspects of what's happening.
People hyper, what do you call it? Hyper individuals.
I think, well, you know what? People like to be in the complaint line. We talked about that, right? They find problems with everything somebody's doing, and then, but yet they sitting on their couch.
And then,
because people who
I want to say there's another aspect to that too, because on the couch? To people who complain, because what I've seen as well, not saying that what you're saying is not a part of it, but there's another part of it that I've seen where the only thing that people can see is the thing that they're doing. And so they may be doing something and they may be doing a phenomenal job. Mm-hmm. So if you working with youth and like that's your focus, that's your thing, then that's the only thing that they see. And so anybody who's not doing that, that's when they start getting into like shame or blame, because it's like, okay, well, we work with youth and y'all, what's more important than the youth?
It's a lot. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, but you get that.
I get it. It was a lot of egos going on, right? Too.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
So I'll say that because like when egos and jealousy, call it what it is.
Okay,
you like it or not, because if somebody can organize something and get hundreds of people to come out, and then you've been doing it for a while, and you can only get a 2 or 3. It becomes a jealousy thing, like envy. This is jealousy, envy. All of it falls in that same little category. Like I've been doing this. Okay,
I saw some of that too.
You know,
y'all late. I've been not going to these stores. It's like, well, great. That means that you're already ahead of the curve.
Right.
And this is agitation.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you taught me this, brother John. Agitation is what make your clothes come clean when it's in the laundromat.
Yeah.
Right. Shake it. It's agitated. Yeah. And that's what this has done. It has agitated the community, and it needs to be agitated. Right. We need people on both sides of this. Right. It don't need to be one pathway, but what we need to take steps together. Right. Yeah. We don't have to all agree, but we do have to move together.
Yeah.
We got to move as one band, one sound, y'all.
Yeah. And I think to that end, starting that conversation off saying, I agree with what you're doing, and then just being all right with that. Because what happens is it's like, oh, I agree with what y'all doing, but what y'all really need, and it's that but y'all that comes after it that causes the debate, and then we lose focus on the thing that we actually agree on. Like we actually agree on this thing, but then we get into a debate about what the next thing is or what the bigger picture is, as opposed to saying, okay, look, we agree on this thing, then let's do this thing together.
And usually when people say but, you know how they say everything after the but is bull, right? But I say everything after the but is trauma.
Okay.
Right. Listen to what people say after they say but.
Okay.
Just really dig deep and listen to what they say.
Trauma.
After they say but. And you'll hear some trauma come out. You know how people, sometimes they'll verbally tell you without saying it. Sometimes listen to what people say after they say but.
I hear that. All right, so we're talking about the Save a Step boycott, respect for the Black community, right here on 99 Jams, WUJM, and the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So y'all tune in. If you like to support, if there's a way that you can contribute, do that.
Shoot it. We can do it. So you know what? So over there in Riverview High School,
okay,
it was
the Roland Martin attitude.
No. So there was a store. This happened, and it probably didn't even hit the news. It was a store. They was banning kids, making they'll come in there, they tell them they can't go, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now you know what happened? Very powerful move. One of the parents ended up buying the store.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's all.
Like you don't want the kids in there. Don't worry about it. We got it. Go ahead, get out.
Yeah.
And that's the ultimate goal. Mm-hmm. And I just want people to realize that there's steps to those goals.
No, there is.
You get what I'm saying? We just don't jump to that. We got to walk through these steps. And one of these steps is saying, hey, man, recognize my dollar. Respect me and my community.
Right.
Once we start respecting ourselves and our money, then we start building into more complex things. This is just a little exercise.
Right.
I don't look at this as the solver of the problems of the people in St. Pete. I look at this as an exercise for people to working together, an exercise for people standing together, an exercise in people showing people to respect our dollars. Right. And then inside of that exercise, because like I told somebody, you can guarantee you when people, when one person walk in that store, that man, thank you so much for coming, and he mean it.
Yeah.
If he ain't never mean it before, He mean it right now.
He mean it now.
He mean it right now. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming. And that's all we want. That's all we asking for is just respect us. Don't disrespect our community. Don't respect our women. Don't disrespect our children. Don't disrespect our dollars. That's all.
That's it. All right. So yeah. So official day 6, but unofficially, yeah,
week 3.
The bus out.
To the bus out.
To the bus out. But shout out to everybody who's organizing, those who are sacrificing their time, their talent. When I say talent, I'm talking about like the AI animations, the videos, the graphics that I've been seeing. So a lot of people been contributing to this in multiple ways, and definitely appreciate those who have been
It was like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Man up.
There you go. There you go. So Charlie Kirk, his funeral was yesterday. Day before Saturday. Yes, was Saturday, and they were saying he had some big numbers, and all kind of stuff is happening as a result of this man's murder. Like people getting fired. I seen something that was saying people was losing their jobs because if you had anything to say about it that was not agreeable to somebody, then they was, fired. I think I saw a lady who was at the Department of something, lost her job because of some Charlie Kirk sentiments that she had. So what y'all seeing on that? Have you heard anything or seen anything about the backlash and fallout from this Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, I'll just tell you that we keep on showing how unfair the United States is. Like we keep on like they blatantly said like we don't care about your opinion, about your lives. You can see like because Charlie Kirk had a lot of stuff to say about George Floyd, about other black people. And he didn't get canceled. And George Floyd lost his life. Just like, you know what I mean? And you never want nobody's life to be taken for freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Right. Like everybody can have their opinion and you move on. Like, and most of the world did not know who Charlie Kirk was until he was assassinated. Yeah. His life is bigger now that he's gone than when he was alive.
Yeah, for a lot of people.
A lot of people. People started looking him up and realizing like what he said, and now he has this imprint on the United States. Like they're doing a chart. They officially Charlie Kirk Day.
Oh wow!
Which is October 14th.
The same day as George Floyd's birthday.
But that's his birthday as well. Both of them had the same birthday.
Him and George Floyd.
Yeah.
Yes.
How ironic is that?
How ironic is that?
And
wow,
I think it's I think it's a glimpse.
I sent you a clip too. Check your inbox.
Okay.
A glimpse behind the curtain, right? Every day you don't get to see, just blatant contrast, right?
Okay.
Well, people getting fired, and I was saying it, right? I seen like when this assassination happened, I seen like I said, I seen people who don't even cuss on their social media feeds, like celebrating his death.
Yeah,
it's like spiking the football, right? It paused me off rip.
Yeah,
right. I was with some people and we talking, and I'm hearing them like, I'm like, whoa, like hearing that, it really, like I say, it gives you a peek behind the curtain for good, bad, or ugly.
Okay,
you seeing what people feel and how people feel. Right, you seeing it, and not speaking on what Charlie's life was or what he stood for. Not talking about that. I'm talking about once that guy pulled the trigger, and he died. What all happened after that, right? And like they say, it was 200,000 people at the memorial.
Wow!
Right?
Wow!
I can't imagine 200,000 people at a memorial. I don't even know where they had this at a
stadium. I think somewhere in Arizona.
200,000 is a lot of people. I don't know how can you get that many people though. But don't worry.
Yeah,
that's not the point. But the point is, I seen this bring the worst out of people.
Okay,
right? People that I know. Right?
Yeah.
I seen this bring the worst out of them. I don't know what Charlie Kirk stand for. I don't know him before this. Yeah, like Q was just saying, I didn't know who this guy was. I seen a couple of his, viral videos, but I didn't have no idea who this guy was. But really what it did do, I seen it bring the venom.
Okay.
Right? I'm talking about venom. And if you want to have venom and what they call it, vitriol and all those different things, you want to have all that, that's good. But it's some other things you can have that for.
Yeah.
Right? There's some injustices, it's some stuff that you can really be venomous about, but you're not. you were venomous about this man's death.
Okay.
And then you erased it once you start seeing people lose their jobs.
Oh no, it's not. It's
they walk back the venom.
What? Listen, I was watching it, and I was gonna post about it, but I said no, I ain't gonna try to inflame this situation.
Yeah,
because I seen people that I have never seen put a curse word on their social media, talking about, oh, that's good for him. He's supposed to be dead. Got good riddance, and just like, I'm like, should I unfollow you?
Wow. So for those who are just tuning in, we're talking about the Charlie Kirk assassination, and the aftermath of it. So,
and HR departments are, even if they don't make even if you don't make comments, they're going around looking for likes.
So if you like the comment, somebody commented on something that was
like, let's say they made something
that was inappropriate,
and
you liked it.
You liked it.
They get rid of you too.
Your website.
Wow.
Scrub your feed.
So for those who,
which is really sad, because like that's just like, we don't have to agree outside of these doors, especially when it's not harming nobody.
So here's what's happening, y'all, for those who haven't seen it, if you've been in a bubble. So after Charlie Kirk's assassination on September 10th, a number of individuals have faced termination, suspension, or other workplace discipline over social media posts and public comments about his death. Some of the people fired include healthcare workers, restaurant staff, airline employees, journalists, and others whose posts were judged to be celebratory of his death, mocking or otherwise violating their company policies. One of the examples include a NASDAQ. They fired a junior sustainability strategist over his post about the shooting. A restaurant in California fired an employee whose post about the murder made other staff uncomfortable. Office Depot terminated an employee after a viral video showed refusal to print posters for a vigil for Kirk. So they was actually going to do a candlelight for Kirk, and the Office Depot employee wouldn't print the signs. Some of the legal and workplace policy issues, employers are generally allowed to fire employees for public social media posts if those posts violate company policy, harm the company's reputation, or disrupt operations, even if the speech is political or critical in nature. Free speech protections under the First Amendment don't usually apply to private employers. So that's the other part of it. So when people saying, well, I can say what I want to do and I can,
you can't.
Yeah. So they saying that does not usually apply to private employers. Unless someone works for a government agency, which is a public sector employee, they typically don't have constitutional protection from being fired for what they say.
Thank you for that. I think bringing that clarity helps with this situation, because people feel like they can do and say anything they want. Right. I know I can't say anything I want. I want to say so many different things, and I absolutely know. I know I can't say what I want. I know I ain't got.
And let me say this: you can say what you want, but when you say there is a consequence.
But the consequences is what prevents me from saying the things that I want to say, because more people are impacted by the things I say than myself. So I can't. Right. There's a governor that's attached, but some people don't have that governor. Right. And then this Charlie Kirk situation, and I know some of our viewers are listening. Yeah. And y'all may have been one of them that posted that crazy stuff, right? And you probably took it down by now, and it's all right. We're not mad at you. But what I'm saying is, you have to check yourself. If you got that kind of anger and venom in you, and you not out here fighting for the cause and pushing the limits, but you mad when a guy get killed, you get what I'm saying? That you don't know.
How mad do you have to be at a person to celebrate to celebrate the fact that they got killed?
That you never personally met, right? That you probably only seen a couple videos of. Yeah. So these people have not seen all this man videos. Okay. They don't know who he really is, right?
I'm with you, Charlie. I do the same thing.
But what I did see is a lot of people who didn't care.
Okay.
More than like they were like, he died. Okay, moving on.
It was like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it was like moving on. And they found that more disrespectful, because they was like, and people didn't have nice stuff to say. So people was like he's dead. And they was like, listen, he didn't speak good stuff. All the stuff we heard, like he had nothing good to say while he was alive. So why do I have to say something good about him now that he's passed away?
I saw
like
that.
And that's really more so than anything. I've never like people like good and written. I did see like good and written, like who cares? But it was more like who cares?
But
yeah, even I don't care.
But who cares and a good riddance, that's like soft to some of the stuff I seen.
Okay.
I seen people saying some real crazy stuff.
I hear that.
You get what I'm saying? Some stuff that some stuff, like I say, they don't even cuss on their page.
And they going all the way.
And they went ham. And I'm like, whoa, who is this guy? What this guy did?
Yeah.
I need to hear. He must have been standing next to the swastika.
Yeah. And then when you go to look for what he said, what did you find? When you did did you find? Because I know we talked about it off air that there was a challenge that was put out.
Find the racist Charlie Kirk clips.
Okay.
Yep.
So
and post.
Go find the racist Charlie Kirk clip and post it. And
see, I think what it is
doing that.
What I think it is right. Like he was a free speech advocate. He was a Christian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so those things produce a certain type of look, right?
Yeah.
And when he's doing these debates and going to these colleges, his tactic was going to colleges and doing debates with college students, right? That was part of the Turning Point franchise. Going out,
prove me wrong, or something like that.
And just go. You say whatever you gonna say, and he try to come back with a whatever. Right. And
that's what they were saying. His whole thing was conversation.
Yeah, it was
like it was like, I'm promoting conversation.
I'm coming to talk.
Yeah.
You say you for Black Lives Matter. Okay, tell me why.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why I ain't for it.
Yeah.
Oh, you say you for abortion? Tell me why, and I'll tell you why I ain't for it.
Okay.
And that kind of breeded a certain hate. It breeded a hate.
But that was so not even just
when you frame it like that, it's like, wow.
But when you look at it, and I've seen this too, is that like his earlier stuff, like before, when he started, you look at what he was talking, it wasn't the conversation piece. And so if you go back and look at that, he was spilling hate on a lot of people, but then he reframed it. Right, and made it so that it didn't seem so hateful. Now, what I will tell you,
what they say he changed his life.
No, I don't think.
No, it was another change that happened.
Okay.
Yeah. No, because it wasn't effective.
You gotta think this guy young, man. This guy 23, 24. I think he's 24, 25.
31.
But you know what I'm saying? Come on, these young people. I like I'm not the same person I was when I was 31.
Yeah.
I got some of the same characteristics, but I completely think different. You get what I'm saying? So, this was an evolving person, and you're right. Some of the stuff he was spewing did feel like hate, but that's my opinion. Okay. My opinion can make you feel like I hate you. My opinion can make you feel like I hate everything you stand for, but I don't. I have some conservative views, right? And then it puts me and it places me against your liberal views, and now I'm a hating person. Like I'm not a Charlie Kirk fan. I haven't seen his work. I'm not attempting to speak up for him in any kind of way. But what I am attempting to say is this is a notice for people who do have outspoken thoughts.
So let me ask you this: Do you think that this wave of firings is going to limit, how people start to show up in these spaces? Like, do you think people gonna? I guess they call it a chilling effect. Like now, you might have want to say something, but because now you absolutely clear, you don't even got to wonder if you're gonna lose your job. Like they telling you.
But a lot of the stuff,
like before, it was like I might lose my job. Like now, it's like you will lose your job. Do you think this is going to be helpful or not?
It's not going to be helpful. And where you're going back is to where like us who out here fighting for the people. They want to shut us up, because look at the people who's getting canceled. They're not saying outrageous stuff.
Yeah.
Like they're saying
they're just saying what their opinion is.
Right.
And their opinion makes somebody feel like they hate them. And so they sue. Because that's what Trump been doing. Trump been suing news stations, right? If you say something bad about Trump.
But Trump say something bad about everybody.
But the difference is ain't nobody suing him for what he's saying. He's actually suing, like he's suing ABC, right?
He's suing everybody.
He's suing anybody who got and they settling these lawsuits. That's the other part of it that got people concerned. Is like when he sue, they'll settle the lawsuit.
But they settling it for reasons like because
because the power.
Yes.
Like we got a merger that's cooking.
Yeah, and we don't need them blessing. Yes.
And we need the FCC to bless this, and the FCC saying it's like we are the space. That's what they mean when they talk about fascism. Fascism. Because it's like when you have an alignment between corporations and the government.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's the truth. That's the truth that we just gotta face, because it's been like this, right? Mm-hmm. And now that Trump is doing it and he's so heavy-handed with it, now people are saying, "Ooh,
that's a problem."
But this has been going on. This is the America we live in.
They've been suing people for disagreeing with them in the media.
I mean, they've been canceling people and cutting people's throat. People ain't just been getting off.
I don't think they ain't been using the law to do it though. It's been like that social.
The law is made.
Unwritten law.
No, but the law is made to do it.
And I will tell you, and this is a Qiana thing. Nobody has to agree with me. I do believe that he used Christianity, and his faith to try to cover up his hatred, and he wrapped it up in a pretty.
Ooh.
And what he did? No, but
I'll see that. You said it. I done met some hateful Christians, boy.
Slavery was a Christian doctrine.
So what I'm saying is, when you look at it,
when you look at it,
I'm just saying
how he's using Christianity.
How he used it, and that's where I'm looking at a lot of people. Wow. Like he was a Christian. He always said that he loved God. He loved Jesus, right? And that's where they stick at right there. Because you say you love somebody don't mean that you actually do. And so like you have people that's so heavenly bound but no earthly good, right? And so
preach that word.
When you look at it, and so you hear his word, but when your actions don't match up with it, now we have a problem. But a lot of people are not looking at the actions; they're just looking at the words.
That's what he was saying. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, but I don't think people should be losing their job.
And I think he wouldn't like that because he was a free speech advocate. He was standing up for free speech.
Okay, I saw that too. He said he definitely spoke negative against certain people, like MLK, Simone Biles, and lots more. And then you're right, he said the KKK said they love God also. I seen a picture with Klan in front of a big old Jesus Save sign. I had posted on my page.
That was the crux of a lot of the pain.
The Christian Knights of the Ku Klux Klan was like the full name.
That's the name, Christian.
The Christian Knights. Yeah. So it's unfortunate, but that's the time that we in, y'all. So if you got one of them jobs, be mindful that HR may come knocking.
And even before HR, just come on, think before you post.
Okay,
you sit your phone down, breathe. If you feel triggered,
Mama say, daughter, that's a T-shirt.
Heavenly bound, but no earthly good.
Wow.
All right, what you got, Mr. Edmund? I seen you been going through your phone. You got some headlines. You got some stuff over there.
Man, I got some stuff over here. It's kind of messy.
Okay, gotcha. So while you do that, we just want to give y'all a heads up.
Oh, go ahead.
Go.
No, I just wanted to shout out Keyshawn's Corner this weekend.
Yeah.
And so Keyshawn's Corner, this is Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month. And so there's an event on Saturday, September 27th at 6 p.m. at Urban. Conversations in Keyshawn's Corner. So yeah, and we will be getting more information about that too.
And I want to say this: there's been in the Tampa Bay area, there's been a lot of black male suicides.
Yeah,
right. They're flying under the radar, but it's happening.
Yeah,
it's real. Check on your brothers, your sisters, and your sons. Let them know you love them, right? Because a lot of this trauma that we're going through, sometimes it ain't no safe space for us to communicate it effectively. And we may not even have the words to communicate the hardships that we're going through. So just having somebody on our side, having somebody, to speak life into us means everything.
Absolutely. And that's what Saturday is about. It's just going to be creating space, connecting you with people. So if you, feeling this type of way, or if you're not, just come out. If you want to be supportive and you want to support somebody who may be going through something, there's an opportunity to engage.
It's from 6 to 9. So while Mr. Edmund's still looking up his wonderful stuff, right? I want to talk about Sunday. We had a blast on Sunday.
Okay.
What happened on Sunday?
Okay.
We had the
brunch.
We shouldn't talk.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. I was there.
Sunday brunch. Yeah. I was there.
I forgot. I was there too.
The Sunday brunch.
Yeah, it was Brunch and Vibes.
The Brunch and Vibes. Tell us about Brunch and Vibes.
So you know what? The people came out, showed out. We appreciate everybody who came out and support. And this was the first tester of what we want the brunching vibes to look like.
Okay.
I will tell you this. This is the second one.
Okay.
Let's say that. The second one, the first one
it's just like the boycott. This one, the first one won.
But actually, this is it is. That's why I concluded.
Yeah.
The first one was like a theme, and that really wasn't what we were. But now the brunching vibe, and so
like that's the direction. That's what you
direction that we're going to. So looking for feedback for people who came out. We got some ideas of how we want to make it better. The people really came out like. The games were awesome. People love the games. The he say, she say, this is how we bring he say, she say back. That's how we end it.
You see my face, right? Because I might have been able to muster up and come through for something like that. Yeah.
And so, I mean, we had hookah out there.
Yeah.
And we don't do hard liquor.
Okay.
It's all mimosas, juices, and things like that.
Okay.
So, like, we want you to come out, get a nice.
We don't do hard liquor.
No, we're not. Like,
12 to 5. I can probably see 2 out of 5 on a Sunday,
and we might end up shortening a little bit. Just
just looking at the
finding the space.
That's right. That's right.
Just kind of doing it, but we do appreciate everybody that came out, and so
that was amazing.
Okay, I got an official count. They say 90,000 people attended the memorial for conservative leader Charlie Kirk.
Okay, that
sounds so much.
200,000, like
Listen, I said I was questioning what building they had these people in. Were they in the parking lot? What they were doing?
So also while we doing that, speaking of community events and community conversations, I posted a question: open carry is legal for who? Because there was a recent change. I guess the Supreme Court in Florida upheld something. Basically, long story short, they're saying it's all right now in Florida, effective on the 25th for you to openly carry your weapons.
I got so many thoughts on this.
And so that's great because there's an opportunity to share your thoughts and to learn the law tomorrow. There's an open carry for who community conversation at Enoch Davis Center that'll be happening. So if you have concerns or if you want to know what's going on with the open carry laws, how does that apply to you? If it applies to you, what you should be doing, et cetera, go to Enoch Davis tomorrow at 6 and you can learn more.
And see, I think about it like this. The open carry, this is another part of the culture wars, right? Because like these people are trying to disorient us with all the laws and all the stuff that
shock and awe.
Yes. Yeah. And honestly, I told somebody it may not be as bad as you think it is, right?
I'm finna tell you, it ain't as bad as you
it
think.
May not be because people had that thing and they tucked under that seat. People had that thing tucked, and boy, you be stuck. I'd rather you have it on your hip. I'd rather you show me you got it. Honestly, as me, Jabbar, I'd rather see that you got it. You packing? Let me see.
So I worked in Arizona.
Okay.
And they hang it off the hip, don't
they? They do.
They hang it off the hip.
They hang the thing off the hip.
You say they hang it off the hip. And you bearing witness. They hanging them off the hip out there.
They've been had open carry out there. Yeah. And so like you walk in Walmart and like they just like hanging off the hip.
I'm sorry. Keep going, Qiana. I just gotta sit with that for a minute. I wasn't ready.
No, but
I've been trying to think of words for what it would be, and those are the exact words. So you finally gave me words. Boy, they hanging it off the hip right here. I didn't know how to describe it, but in Florida they finna be hanging it off the hip. So be ready. Be ready. I don't think I would advise black people to hang it off the hip, though. That was my question.
Why not?
But I will tell
black people be off the hip.
Man.
Country, dog. Black people.
And I'm going to tell you, in Arizona.
But we ain't in the country.
No, in Arizona, I saw a lot of black people
hanging it off the hip.
I really did. Like, I really did. But what I will tell you, if you're going to do this, I want to say, please go get.
I would not advise.
But I would say,
I hear all of the.
No, but what I'm going to say, get educated more than anything.
Know the law.
Know the law.
And still, don't hang it off the hip.
So why can't black people hang it off the hip?
Because we black people.
Do you think?
What else do I got to say?
No,
we in America and we black people.
So you can't hang it off the hip,
man. You can.
Okay,
I just wouldn't advise
because black people got gun licenses, right?
Yeah, keep it under the dress or on the.
So I want to see,
but don't hang it off the hip.
Okay, can I say
you finna make a whole problem for yourself because
it's the law. You can do it,
man. Somebody gonna try you.
I hear that.
But
somebody gonna try you.
I hear that.
Just the fact that you hanging it off the hip gonna offend somebody.
But they gonna walk light. They gonna walk light. They ain't just gonna come. They gonna come.
They might be hanging it off the hip too. Or you got these because you got people that's gonna question you got Karens. How are you? That's not. But like listen, you opening up yourself to all kind of stuff that you don't have to open yourself to.
No, I'm going to tell you what it is. Okay. The Karens is not going to check you. And let me tell you why. Not with you hanging it off your hip. And let me only reason why. The objective is to come home.
Yeah.
No. The objective
that's why I don't advise.
And so when people see that you hang, a matter of fact, more people will stay away from you because you're hanging it off the hip than it is because people gonna try you when you don't think you don't got no protection.
But that's what I'm saying. How you moving through space, you just going about your day doing your thing. Most people ain't finna try you anyway. But now you moving through your day doing what you do, and you got it hanging off your hip. It's gonna be something that somebody who wouldn't have looked at you and noticed you before. If you got a gun on your hip, that's gonna make them notice you.
What's gonna happen is
my opinion.
I hear that.
No, but even if it's gonna make them notice you, it's gonna make them stay away from you. So let me tell you, if I like to 9 times out of 10, most people want to come home to their children, to their husband, to their wives, and whatever they doing. If I think, if I think that you ain't got hands, I might come up on you.
But that's what I'm saying, Qiana. What I'm saying is, ain't nobody even thinking about doing nothing to you. Until they see you with a gun, and now they start thinking different. That's all I'm saying. Like ain't nobody finna just look at you and be like, okay, I wonder if you got hands. But now if they look at you and you got a gun, it's gonna cause them to think thoughts that they might not even consider.
That they're going to take the gun from you?
No.
You never know what people think.
Because you're not a gun. Let me tell you.
I am not.
This is the only reason why you're going
and I never felt like it.
No, and you don't have to, but listen to this.
And anyway, I thought I had to take a gun with me to be there. I just decided not to go.
That's old school. That's old school.
I just don't go.
But listen to this.
I don't need to be there. I live by that.
So, Brother John.
Help me out.
So, look.
Help me out. Help me out. Help me out.
Help him.
Okay.
I'm thinking about going to the meeting.
Go, you should. But I will.
But it don't apply to me because I don't got no. It's like the boycott. Like I don't go there no way. So I'm not your audience. Tell me don't shop there. Like I don't shop there anyway already.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Qiana.
I can't even think of my thoughts.
You got.
But my whole point is that when people know, ain't nobody running up on Floyd Mayweather. Right?
Because he got hands.
Because he got,
But you asked the question.
Yeah.
I know some people who, when they see Floyd Mayweather, be like, if I see that, like, it's people who be wanting to run up on, like, it's like, I think I can get him.
Yeah.
I know people like that just want them kind of problems.
Some of them people just be talking. Because if Floyd Mayweather walking there 9 times out of 10, they
be starstruck. Yeah.
Right. They not coming up.
But in their mind, they thinking, but he might be Floyd, but that's ring stuff. I spank Floyd out here.
Right. But are they reacting?
Mm-hmm.
How many people done? Because Floyd been and he
you ain't trying to do it. But in your mind is you.
So what?
In
my mind, if you're not reacting, it don't mean nothing.
Okay.
So like again, the bully that's in the house, the bully that's in the school, most people be like, oh yeah, but they stay away from them. So like if I'm finna argue with, because let's say you walk and you bump me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm finna go off on you. If I see you carrying, I'm gonna eat that shit up. Oh,
yeah, you gonna eat it.
You gonna eat it. You gonna swallow it.
I'm gonna eat that up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna eat it up.
Listen, when it's hanging off the hip,
what are both of y'all hanging off the hip?
Well, it's gonna be the old school cowboy days.
Ain't nobody. Again, the objective is to come home, and most people, not all, but most gun owners are responsible.
Okay, I hear that.
And they're mentally.
I'm just thinking about the person. If you ain't have it hanging off your hip, I would have fired your head.
That's all I'm saying.
I hear that.
We would like to say this.
Go to the meeting though. If you think that it's going to be beneficial and you want to know more about what's happening with these laws, please learn your rights. I'm just telling y'all my position.
But on Mondays, Shooting Straight do let women go and shoot at the range.
Somebody say they was racist, but okay.
Shooting straight racist?
They were saying
Listen,
that.
man, anything conservative.
They were saying they don't like black people out there.
I go out there. You know.
Yeah, like you ain't studying them people, but I'm telling you, that's just.
They don't like black people in America, so don't go out there.
And don't hang it off your hip.
Listen, but
if anybody want to go with me,
hanging it off your hip. I'm putting that on. That's gonna be my tweet, my chat, my post. Don't hang it off your hip when it becomes legal.
So the law is coming, so I'll be prepared.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of the other southern states are following this trend. This is part of the 2025 agenda.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Project 2025. This is another one of them.
They are meticulously executing that plan.
Yeah.
So if you want to know what's gonna happen next, go get Project 2025 and you'll see the next plan.
Because they wrote the play.
So you won't be surprised when they try.
When they do it, because they run and they play.
And they gave you the playbook.
Wow.
What kind of game is this?
Wow.
They gave you the playbook and they running the play and you can't stop it.
Right on. In the time we got, I don't know if we talked about it. I don't remember, but we could talk about it on Monday. These black people being found hung, like these people hanging. We can maybe double click on that. Talk about some of these stories, some of the autopsy reports.
We're gonna dig it up. Yeah.
But there was something I saw too. Black Power 96.3. They're actually in a fight right now. They're suing Pinellas County
for the money
for over some resources, and so they had a grant that was approved. One was for radio equipment to enhance the station's capabilities, also for a generator so that they can be resilient during storms. The application was approved. I think it was ranked number 4 out of 55. So it's 55 applications. They ranked number 4, and then they met all of the eligibility requirements. After the radio equipment grant was approved by the Pinellas Community Foundation, a draft contract was sent to them, signed and returned. And then on February 14, 2023, the County Board of Commissioners voted to cancel the contract for the radio equipment grant. This was after they received the initial approval, high ranking, and they were not given prior notice that the revocation would even be possible. So they're actually suing right now, and we're praying for their success because it is a precedent. Like when you, and I think the revocation came after, the makeup of the county commission changed, and one of the commissioners was like, no, we don't want to give it to them because of, again, political speech. So it's like, okay, they've met all of the criteria, did all of the things, got approved for the money, but then somebody said, I don't like what y'all talk about, so we're not going to give y'all that money, and they didn't give them the money.
And see, we got to talk about this. We're gonna talk about it more because it's really not the we ain't got the time, but the Uhuru and the Black Power 96 whole format is for the community. So y'all support that radio station,
right on,
and support the Uhuru because we in this together, man. Even though we at a different station, we're a different show. We in this together, man.
Black media matters, man. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to flag that for y'all. Keep your eyes open for that. We can double click on it, talk more about it. There's a lot of things that's going to be happening this week, this month coming up, and so y'all stick around, stay tuned, man. You got any final thoughts that we can say in 30 seconds or less?
Sister Hughes.
Lose your shoes.
Shout out around the house. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I'm the one and only Mr. Edmond.
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the twilight.
I got love for you, no lie. I give my best, I try. Someday we'll touch the sky. You're an angel, little baby. Wipe all your tears away. I know
Chase through the projects, dodging foreign objects. Street knowledge, I should've went to college. Odds stacked against me, surviving off instinct. 3 blocks from the precinct. Lil' homie caught a case, others lost family members. Product of his environment, projects produce violence in the middle of the streets, cause that's how we eat. Just I rap about the trap don't mean I ain't about peace.
We must stand together.